Good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. Well, we have two teams tonight, Steve, that love to take their time working it up court. When you played, which were the best teams at grinding it out in slower games?
You know, I think the Chicago Bulls, that triangle offense, I mean, they ran on fast break on their defense, but on the offensive end, they wanted to wear you down with that triangle offense. And the teams that had dominant post players, they would get it down to them, make you double team, the ball would move around. And that was pretty much Shaq teams and Akeem Olajuwon teams, guys who had dominant centers.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Little out there with Whiteside, and it's Hood in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Trey Lyles out there with DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in a two-guard.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
And here's McCollum for three, and he's good on the three ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Lyles passes to Aldridge. And Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Murray surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Over Hood. DeRozan's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Hood, the pass to Lillard. Takes a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Forbes. Pass to Lyles. Here's DeRozan. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the first 9 seasons of DeMar DeRozan's career in Toronto, it had become home for him. Last season, the adversity of a trade that sent him to San Antonio.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And, Smitty, a real adjustment for DeRozan, leaving behind the only NBA team he had ever known after so long.
Yeah, he's been instrumental in taking the Raptors franchise to new heights. A lot of emotions. I think he understands he's going to grow from that experience.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
The 9th pick in 2009, DeRozan was part of a great draft class. Griffin, Harden, and Curry all included.
Hood, the pass to Whiteside. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another three.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Lyles, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A chance now to see the numbers for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see for him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Takes the 13-footer. Murray, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. And Lillard kicks to Whiteside. McCollum outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Basket counts.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Outside DeRozan. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Hood with it, now guarded by Murray. The pass to McCollum. And no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Having that spark off the bench really helped them the last time these two teams battled. We'll see if it'll be there for them again.
From the baseline. Again, McCollum missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Passes to Little. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Murray finds Aldridge. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Over Hood. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Aldridge. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
McCollum outside. There's the pass to Little. Outside Hood. Unloads. The shot that time, not on target. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Hood against DeRozan. Pass to Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And this is what you sign up for when trying to defend Aldridge. The pump fake, just one of many tools in his arsenal.
For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning a championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
No, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2, and there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's his first foul. Hood against DeRozan. Back to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Down low. Here's Lyles.
Seeing Labissiere show off his speed on these shooters just seem to tense up whenever he's in the area.
Hood for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow art, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Lillard against Murray. Steps back and fires. Nice jump shot. Good. 11 points for Damian Lillard.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Last season, it took some time for the Spurs to gel with the early injuries and new faces. They played their best basketball down the stretch, took the second-seeded Nuggets to 7 games.
And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles, and it's White in for Murray. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Portland. Here is Forbes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan, converting through contact. Absolutely terrific.
In the back half of last season, the Spurs posting a 9-game winning streak. Steve, what changed for them?
You know, Kevin, for me, they toughened up their defense. They moved Jakob Poeltl into the starting lineup at the 5 position. And they found that chemistry and they got going.
Free throw is off from DeRozan. Portland's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. And the basket by McCollum.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
White bounce pass. Takes the 13-footer. Aldridge, no luck. Portland leading. The drive by Anthony. Gallinelli pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
For Portland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
First free throw is good. Well, this term load management now is something you hear about, read about all the time, Steve. Do you think we'll ever see the regular season shortened by a few games?
You know, Commissioner Silver has talked about it, and it's been thrown around 75 games. I will say the NBA has done a fantastic job, along with the Players Association. There's longer off seasons. I mean, and there are also longer time throughout the All-Star games, and it's not as many back-to-backs.
Spurs trail by 4. And White kicks to Poeltl. Gay with no one around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Simons. White covering. Shoots from 14. And Poeltl pulls it down. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Magic in Orlando. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
What vision from Poeltl, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Pass to Labissiere. There's the dish to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. San Antonio trailing here. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 14 points.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the lowest rate of three-point attempts of his career.
Kevin, the Raptors had wanted him to shoot more triples. The Spurs were content to put the ball in his hands and let others provide the spacing.
Mills, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Damian Lillard. And there's the pass to Hazanya. Shoots it up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Simons. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Some players never recover from a torn Achilles. Rudy Gay has come back and as good as ever. Still one of the most productive small forwards we have in the league.
One shot.
That's good from Rudy Gay. And Steve, the size and athleticism of Gay has always set him apart at that small forward position.
He's able to make something out of nothing, playing over the top most of the time of his defender. He is dangerous.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Gay. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists.
He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
That one is off. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Mills passes to Purtle. White with it. To the left wing. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Purtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. And Purtle pulls it down. Purtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Mills. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Gay. Over Anthony. Misses off the left iron. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Hazanya. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. White with it. Now guarded by Labissiere. White drives in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony. Injuries pressing Derek White into a much bigger role in year 2. But you know what, Smitty? He rose to the occasion.
You know, I love him. He has great size at 6'4" for a point guard. Good instincts. He can shoot. He can create. I love his versatility.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. The 29th pick in 2017 by the Spurs. Their injuries last year created an opportunity for Derek White to show Greg what he can do with steady minutes.
And White at 6'4", capable of manning either guard spot, a shooter, a playmaker, and an all-defensive team in college. He is definitely a keeper.
And both free throws good for White.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Poked loose. Now here's Bazemore, covered by Mills. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .104 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Hazanya.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Bellinelli dishes to Mills. Back to Bellinelli. Pirtle kicks to White. Clock at 6. And the foul called on Scalabissiere. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For San Antonio, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bazemore passes to Carmelo. And Pirtle sends it back. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Gay. Last game out he had 14. From deep three-point range. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And in 2018, DeMar DeRozan opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it. Not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
They've got Bellinelli, Mills out there with White. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Anthony against Gay. Fader on the way.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Bazemore against White. Bazemore passes to Simons. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And stolen by Hezonja. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you.
Good activity from Whiteside. Aggressive move, draws contact, going to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That free throw, no good. City at the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kevin, Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell them.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker's, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
Now the pass to Aldridge. Hood against Gay. Over Hood. Gay can't hit. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Fires from the wing. But they'll get another chance. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Murray outside. Tries a three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's McCollum on the wing. Whiteside, the pass to McCollum. And another 3 for Portland.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Murray kicks to Gay. Passes it to Aldridge. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Little. Murray, good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Murray can quick shoot you, or he can hang in the air longer than you. Makes his jumper difficult to contest.
To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count that one.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Bazemore with it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, he was undrafted out of Old Dominion. Ken Bazemore has come a long way. Didn't get much run his first few years in the league, but now he's an impact player.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing.
And this kind of free throw shooting just leaves a coach shaking his head. I mean, they have been awful from the line this quarter.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in. And the second free throw, good. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Murray against Lillard. It's deflected, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Here's Aldridge. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And his shot blocking almost single-handedly changed the game. No one wanted to put up a shot with him lurking.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Now Bazemore. 6 to shoot. Back to Whiteside. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Lyles passes to Aldridge. Count that one. And the Spurs lead by 4. Here's Lillard. He's got 11. Inside. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's DeRozan. No good that time. And it's Portland the other way. McCollum up top. He's covered by Murray. McCollum no good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to Toronto.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Lillard.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McCollum, no good. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Skal Labissière's checked in for the Trailblazers. Murray against Lillard. And it's Lyles in the corner. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Portland's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. They grabbed their own miss. Little gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Murray against Lillard. He dishes it to McCollum. It's good from the top of the key. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's DeRozan. Misses the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Little gets the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Murray with the bounce pass. Aldridge inside. Whiteside's there, and it's Aldridge missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now here's Little. He's tightly guarded. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young, he still has a very bright future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Spurs. Bellinelli comes in for Bryn Forbes. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Hezonja comes in for Little. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
To the paint, here's Lillard. It's tipped. Murray against McCollum. Murray outside. Fires from 14. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Labissiere, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poeltl. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. San Antonio on defense. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Spurs trail by 3. Lillard comes with the double team. Pass to Poeltl. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Labissiere. Here's the lob to Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. DeRozan scanning the floor. And then jammed down right over Labissiere.
Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. 1:37 left here in the second. No good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside DeRozan from the high post. No good that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Simons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
He misses the free throw. A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Rodney Hood's checked in for Damian Lillard. And he ends up missing both free throws. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Mills can't hit. Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Hood gets the bucket.
Really respect the concentration of Hood, taking the hit on the drive like a champ and still draining the shot.
Here's Pirtle, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rodney Hood.
The defensive impact of Jakob Pirtle giving the Spurs a boost. Great timing and instincts as a shot blocker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
And so he makes both from the line. 43 seconds left in the first half. Simons, the pass to Labissiere. And here is Anthony. For 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. White. Yep, it counts. White's got 4 this quarter. Here's Simons. 17 points for him last game against Toronto. Inside, Anthony kicks to Hezonja. Dishes to Hood. Deep 2 from Anthony. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front. They lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They played some solid team basketball, Ernie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Whiteside is out there with Little, and it's Lillard in at the 1. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
The pass to McCollum. Tipped away. Hood against DeRozan. Here's Forbes. And it's blocked. Lillard looking around. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Greg, let's take a look at Nasir Little. More power and athleticism at this point than skill, wouldn't you say?
I mean, no doubt. As an amateur, he could rely on the physical gifts to dominate. But in the NBA, you have to be able to shoot and handle with confidence. I think Little will get there because he has a tremendous work ethic.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Lillard against Murray. Hood kicks to Lillard. No good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. San Antonio leading by 6. Outside Aldridge. Launches a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's McCollum off the drive. And DeRozan sends it back.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
And stolen by Whiteside. He lobs it up, and it's Little finishing it off.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A season loss to injury for DeJounte Murray. He's eager to make up for the lost time, continuing his development.
And the potential, Smitty, for DeJounte Murray is evident.
He's already a tough defender. He has great size and length for the point guard position. Offense is where he has to grow.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hood finds Lillard from the arc. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The dish to Aldridge. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Back to Lillard. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lillard's got 18 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Here's Lillard. He's got 18. And stolen by Murray. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Lillard against Murray. Lets it go from the wing. They get it back. And Whiteside stays right with it. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Passes it to Lyles. And here is Aldridge. And he makes good on the layup. Aldridge has got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
That's just the money area for LaMarcus. That's the shot you want your offense to produce.
Here's McCollum. 10 points for him. A rebound by the Spurs. Lyles got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Forbes. Back to Murray. Pass to Lyles. Here's DeRozan, and it's San Antonio with another.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now here's McCollum. Outside Hood. Back to Lillard. Launches it. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Down low. And finished off by DeRozan.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Good on the wing. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the pass to Forbes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Outside Hood. Pass to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now NBA offense is requiring spacing, and Bryn Forbes, a shooter who could not be left open.
Not at all. He's a gunner, still rounding out his game, but the foundation laid is with his marksmanship.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A chance to check out stats for Hassan Whiteside.
Last year, getting it done. 7th in blocks, 9th in rebounding, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Pass to Anthony. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Gay. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. White dishes to Aldridge. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
The first free throw is good. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Labissiere's checked in for Whiteside. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
Mills with the steal. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Lillard from outside, unable to get that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Gay outside. Portland grabs the miss. A shot by Anthony, nobody around. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. From past the arc. And it's DeRozan missing. Trailblazers trail by 16 to the inside. Good. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. That one on DeRozan.
Rodney Hood does a nice job of drawing contact and working himself to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8". Really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pirtle comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. San Antonio leading by 15. Gay passes to Bellinelli. Over Hood. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got his first bucket in this one.
How about the fearlessness? And even in the face of the D, Bellinelli there makes him pay.
Simons, the pass to Carmelo. Over Gay. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Gay. Over Anthony. They get it back. Here's Pirtle. Goes up again. He takes it up and lays it in. Pirtle's got 9.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Simons, the pass to Labissiere. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
And you can see the potential that Labissiere has, an explosive player who's surprisingly quick for his size.
The Trailblazers have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Labissiere. Mario Hezonja's checked in for Hood. And so he hits both. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation.
And he gets it to go.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now here's Mills. Hezonja defending. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Spurs lead by 15. Here's Simons. He kicks to Bazemore. Pass to Simons. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 15. Gay finds Mills. Bazemore grabs the miss. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Trailblazers. The pass to Simons. Deep 2 from Anthony. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there. Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for White. How he did last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
And the first one at the line is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
He's off on the second. Spurs leading by 14. Passes it to Mills. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Jacks up a three. That shot is off. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Anthony. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's White. Here's Gay. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gay's got 7.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Simons. Mills with the rebound. Spurs shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. The feed to Pirtle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. The free throw drops for Pirtle. Trailblazers trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Anthony. That one drops for him. Anthony's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots. Bellinelli gets the bucket. Bellinelli's got 4 points this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Anthony with it. Lets the 3 fly. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Gotta love the way Pirtle defended that shot, closing out on shooters and making them think twice.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Back to the action after this word. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
We haven't given up any resistance at the other end. They're getting offensive rebounds, they're getting penetrations, they're getting kick-out threes. What have we taken away? Nothing, all right? That's up to us.
Terry Stotts pretty honest with his team there, laying it on the line. Feels his defense has been ineffective across the board.
And a big problem that I'm seeing is the lack of communication. You know, guys aren't talking. There's not enough help for one another, and that's not helping them get stops.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jakob Poeltl up there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Mills in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. San Antonio making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Pass to Poeltl. Spurs passing it around. And Forbes kicks to Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. The three-pointer no good. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lyles checked in for Rudy Gay. Trailblazers trail by 17. Here's Simons. Here's McCollum. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And that one falls for White. Little, he's checked in for Portland. And both free throws good for White. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. McCollum outside. He dishes it to Anthony. Forbes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 19. The putback.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Little passes to Simons. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Bellinelli passes to Lyles. And here is Bellinelli. The shot. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for San Antonio. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Portland with a change here too. Lillard's checked in. Outside Anthony. Ball's knocked loose. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That'll be his second foul of the game. Murray's checked in for the Spurs. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Anthony. McCollum outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. DeRozan's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 21. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Count that bucket. 14 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Here's Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Spurs lead by 21.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Here's Anthony. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Murray finds Aldridge. That shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Nobody near Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 24 points. Spurs leading by 18. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Good checked in for Anthony. Portland on defense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. It's McCollum on the wing. Lillard with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Lots of room. Forbes can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Fade away. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Murray, good. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Now Lillard. And it's blocked. DeRozan passes to Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Nasir Little picks one up. You know, Smitty, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
He's off on the first. No luck that time either.
Well, he might not be blocking 4 shots a game anymore, but Hassan Whiteside's still a factor in the paint defensively.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Murray, right wing. Here's Forbes. San Antonio again missing. And with Whiteside, his size and length set him apart from others defensively. Greg, even at the center position.
You just can't ignore the reach and coverage that Whiteside has when he's in the paint. Even though the block numbers aren't what they once were, the amount of shots he changes is still very high.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And here is Murray. Outside DeRozan to the paint. Lyles. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And the Spurs lead by 19.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Lillard from outside, cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper aggressive.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Just another example of losing concentration. His 4th turnover of the evening. He has to start protecting the ball better.
DeRozan against Hood. Tries it from 19, and it's San Antonio with another.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Now, here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. Out to the wing. Spurs passing it around. And it's Wiles in the corner. And it's Portland with the rebound. Little's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McCollum finds Hood. Back to McCollum. And there's the pass to Hood. 5 on the clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Murray. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Trailblazers trail by 19. Lillard up top. He's covered by Murray. And it's Lillard missing. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. DeRozan passes to Murray. Wiles with a wide open look. And it's Portland with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Spurs leading by 17. Outside DeRozan. Outside Aldridge. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Hood. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. The 17-footer. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. DeRozan's got 7 rebounds in the game. And they double up DeRozan. Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. That's 12 points for Aldridge.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And Lillard kicks to Hood. Back to Lillard from outside the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Murray. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Lillard against Murray. And it's Lillard missing. San Antonio leading by 19 points. And Murray, here we go. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Whiteside. McCollum dishes to Little, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Murray with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lightning quick with length. Murray's most dangerous when he's putting the ball on the floor.
First one falls for him. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
And Portland has possession. Lillard, the pass to Whiteside. Dishes it to McCollum. And it's good. 2 points.
Timeout, timeout.
McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Double team on Aldridge. Passes it to Lyles. And the shot is good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 21. A minute 42 left in the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Medu, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Damari Carroll comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. NBA gets headlines daily. You know it does, Smitty? Around the calendar, there's no off season, but does the added scrutiny put more pressure, you think, on the players?
Yeah, I think it does. I think now you look at it, everybody wants to see what you're doing in the off season. And 24/7, you look at it right now, everybody has a camera phone, and everybody is looking for the stars, what they're doing off the court.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeMar DeRozan.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Portland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the right side. Here's Trent. Offline with his 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Walker. Pass to Gay. Goes up on the wing. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's Anthony. Carroll with the rebound.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.